Have you ever seen a survey app that say you can make money just by answering simple questions? You sign up, you answer surveys, you get paid. It sounds easy, but is it really that easy? I tested Surveytime because I wanted to answer one simple question. How long will it take me to cash out just $5? Not $100, not $300, just $5. After attempting 100 surveys, I successfully completed only 3 surveys. My total earnings were just $1.19. So in this video, I'm going to show you what really happened. I will explain the screenshot, the small payment, the time I spent, what my items and my streak means, and whether Surveytime is actually worth your time. My name is Frank Chanda. On this channel, I test apps, websites, online programs that claim to help you make money. I do this because many reviews only show the payment proof. They do not show how many surveys failed before that payment. So please like this video if you want more honest tests like this. Subscribe so you don't miss my next update. And answer this question in the comment below. If you ever use Surveytime, did you get paid or you were screened out many times? Now let's start from the beginning. When I joined Surveytime, my goal was simple. I wanted to see how long it will take for me to reach the $5 cash out. I thought $5 would not be too difficult. My first sign up, I found a survey paying 29 cents for 17 minutes. That is already very low. But because I was testing the platform, I decided to try it. I answered questions about my location, how much I earn every year. Then Surveytime showed me another survey paying $6.26 for 8 minutes. That looked much better. When you see $6.26 for only 20 minutes, you start thinking, maybe this app is paying well. Maybe I can cash out today. But after answering a few questions, I was screened out. The message says, unfortunately, you were unable to complete this survey. If you are new to survey website, being screened out means the company is looking for a specific type of people. Maybe they want parents. Maybe they want people who own a car. Maybe they want people from a certain country. Maybe they want people with a certain income. If you don't match what they need, they will remove you from the survey. That happens on many survey platforms. The real problem is how much time you lose before they scream you out. Sometimes it happens after one question. Sometimes you can answer many questions before they tell you that you do not qualify. You are not paid for trying. You are only paid when the survey counts as successful. On my first day, I kept trying. Survey after survey, I answered questions, I got screened out, I tried again, I got screened out again. After almost 1 hour, Surveytime showed me this message. It seems that we currently don't have new surveys for you. This is the reality of many survey platforms. Even if you are ready to work, there may be nothing available for you. You cannot force a survey to appear. You cannot force the company to accept your profile. You can only wait and try again later. After 30 minutes, I checked again. I found a survey paying $1.76 for 30 minutes. I tried it again. I was screened out. At this point, I had already spent more than 3 hours trying to find a survey I could successfully complete. Another problem I noticed was the same surveys changed to Afrikaans. This also happened to me on Ysense. I have reviewed the platform. You can watch it here. I was not comfortable completing those surveys in Afrikaans and I exit. That means more waste time. By the end of day 1, I have attempted 35 surveys. I successfully completed 0. I made no money. Now let me ask you, will you continue after trying 35 surveys and earn nothing? Tell me in the comment. Because this is the part most survey reviews do not show. show. They show the payment. They do not show the failed attempt before the payment. On day 2, I came back and tried again. The first survey screened me out. Then I found another one. This time I qualified. Finally, I spent more than 30 minutes completing it, but I did not get paid instantly. I waited. 4 hours later, I checked again. The survey was still not showing as paid. But at this stage, I've reached 51 survey attempts. Survey time still showed my total success as 0. That means the survey I spent more than 30 minutes completing was not counted as successful. This is one of the biggest problems with pay surveys. You can answer carefully. You can be honest. You can spend your time, but if the survey provider does not accept your completion, you may earn nothing. After 56 attempts, I took a break. I got bored. This is what happens to many people. They start motivated. They earn a few cents. They get screamed out many times. Then they stop using the platform before cash out. After my break, I returned. I finally qualified for one survey. It paid me 23 cents, but it took me more than 30 minutes. Think about that. More than 30 minutes for 23 cents. That is not a serious income. That is not a labor side hustle. After that, I tried 5 more surveys and qualified for another one. This survey paid me 35 cents for 15 minutes. At this point, I stopped focusing on how much I made per day. I only want to reach the $5 cash out. But the process was very slow. When I reached 71 survey attempts, I had successfully completed only 2 surveys. So I decided to continue until I reached 100 attempts, because 100 attempts will give us a clear picture. From attempt 71 to attempt 89, I still did not qualify for another survey. That was 18 more failed attempts. Again, I received the same message. It seems that we currently don't have new surveys for you. Later, I logged in again. I found another survey. This time, I successfully completed it and earned 49 cents. So after reaching 100 survey attempts, here were my numbers. 100 attempts. 3 successful surveys, $1.19. I still had not reached the $5 cash out. That is my really survey time experience so far. Now let's talk about something very important. When you see someone online saying they made $100, $200, $300 from survey, ask this question: did they make that money from surveys, or did they make it from referrals? Those are not the same thing. A YouTuber or a blogger can promote survey time using a referral link. If many people join to that link, they may earn more from referrals than from completing surveys. So never look at payment proof without asking how the money was earned. Was it from surveys, from referrals, from bonuses, or a mixture of everything? Now let me explain my atoms. My atoms is a small reward system inside Surveytime. When you try a survey and get disqualified, Surveytime may give you atoms. Think of atoms like a tiny points. They are not the same as dollars. They are more like a small reward for trying, but they are worth very little. They may help you to collect a few cents over time, but they do not solve the main problem. You still need to qualify for really surveys if you want to earn meaningful money. Now let's explain my streak. My streak tracks how many days you remain active on Surveytime. You may log in today, return tomorrow, and then come back again the next day. The app count that as a streak. Streaks are designed to encourage you to keep returning, but a streak does not mean you are earning good money. You can log in every day and still get screened out. You can have a long streak and still earn only a few cents. So do not confuse being active with making progress. Always look at the real numbers. How many surveys did you complete? How much did you earn? How long did it take? Now, is Surveytime a scam? I will not simply call Surveytime a scam. It is a really survey platform. It offers really surveys. Some people say they have been paid. but a platform can be real and still do not be worth your time. That is the main lesson for my test. The question should not only be, does Surveytime pay? The better question is the amount Surveytime pays worth the time I spend? Based on my experience, and the answer is no. I attend 100 surveys and make only $1.19. That is not a good returning from the time I spend. I do want to be fair. Surveytime showed me many survey opportunities. Some surveys looked attractive. The platform was also simple to use, but the bad side was stronger in my experience. I was screened out many times. The successful survey pay very little. Some survey change language. Sometimes there were no survey available, and completing a survey did not always mean it will count as successful. So who should use Surveytime? It may be okay for someone who has free time and only wants small pocket money. Maybe you are waiting somewhere. Maybe you are bored. Maybe you do not mind trying many surveys, but do not depend on Surveytime for serious income. It is not a stable income. It is not a passive income. It is not a long-term online business. When you stop answering surveys, the income stops. You do not build a skill. You do not build an audience. You do not build an online asset. That is very different from affiliate marketing, freelancing, blogging, content creation, or learning a digital skill. Those things may be hard at the beginning, but they can grow over time. Now, here is my final verdict. Surveytime appears to be a really survey platform, but based on my tests, it is not a strong way to make money online. It may work better for some people. Your country, age, income, job, and buying habit may help you to qualify for more surveys. But from my experience, it was slow, frustrating, and not worth the time I spent. I will describe Surveytime as a small pocket money platform, not a serious income opportunity. I will continue testing it because I still want to see how long it takes me to reach the $5 cash out. I also want to see whether I can withdraw the money without problems. That will be another video. So subscribe if you want to see the final result. Now I want to hear from you. Will you continue after attending 100 surveys and earning only $1.19? Have you ever used Surveytime before? How long did it take you to cash out? Share your experience in the comment because it might help someone else. And tell me which another money-making app or website you want me to test next. If you are tired of chasing small survey payments and you want to learn how affiliate marketing works, I have a free 7-day email affiliate bootcamp link in the description. It is not overnight money. It is not a magic system. It is a simple introduction for beginners who want to understand how to build something online over time. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with someone who is thinking of joining Surveytime. Subscribe for more honest reviews. My name is Frank Chanda. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.